Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today we're looking here. This is the Fosi Audio K5 Pro. This is a gaming DAC and headphone amplifier. It's a mini one. I got it off to the side here. You can see it's quite small, made very well. It's all metal build. Very, very nice features here. It says born for gaming, perfect for your home gaming system, suitable for PS5 computers, PC, Mac, Nintendo Switch, used it on the Switch, works well, active speakers, etc. Adopts a Texas Instrument NE5532 OP-AMP chip, converts USB Type-C optical coaxial signals to 3.5mm aux and RCA signals. It's got a master volume, bass, and treble controls, and input mode switch. So this is the box. It's a big box. Inside comes the device, which is a lot smaller than the box. You get your documentation in here. You also get a nice optical cable. And you also get a USB cable right here. C to A. The manual. You get this adapter for the microphone because it does have a microphone pass-through on it. It has a microphone jack. So if you have a pair that has a microphone but it's a single-ended output, then you can plug it in here and you can plug it into those two things and use it as well. That worked with my, what would I use on this? The HyperX Clouds and the MPOWs, which I still have. I don't use them too much for gaming anymore. To be honest, I like a nice open back pair of headphones for gaming. So that's a look at the box. Let's look at the device itself. I thought I had it hooked up. So here you have your output modes. Those are the lights. You have your microphone, your headphone. You have your bass, your treble, your master volume, which also pushes in for the power on. Looking around the back of the unit, there you have your USB-C, you have your optical, your coax, left and right out for speakers. The bottom has these nice big rubber feet. And overall, it's built very, very well. It's a very solid product. I was very impressed with their dongle deck that I used. I'm going to put that right there. Let's see if we can get some specs on this. So let's see. Output power of this is 1,000 milliwatts at 16 ohms, 500 milliwatts at 32 ohms, 300 milliwatts at 64 ohms, 150 milliwatts at 128 ohms, and 80 milliwatts at 300 ohms. This has a THD of 0.003. SNN 110 decibels, frequency response 20 to 20 kilohertz. Recommended impedance for this is 16 to 300. Those of you who have those rare 600s, don't try it. It's only a little amp. So this goes to speakers as well, which I did not test because I don't have any speakers right now. They're gone. We're waiting for some more, I guess. So here's the whole thing. Let's see. PC, Mac, PS5, PS4, PS4 Pro. I'm sure this works on PS3 as well as Xbox. Nintendo Switch, phone. I did use it off the phone. Worked excellent. You have USB-C, like I said, optical, coaxial, and 3.5mm with mic inputs. Output, you have 3.5mm headphone and jack and RCA out. USB sampling rate is 24-bit at 96 kilohertz. Coaxial sampling is 24-bit at 192 kilohertz. We already covered the headphone impedance 16 to 300. DC 5 volt via USB-C. And that's basically it. The weight is 0.55 pounds. That's 251 grams. It's very small, very light. Okay, that said, how does this sound? It has a really nice, clear sound to it. It sounds different than the dongle that I had, where the dongle was musical and all that. This one is just very good clarity. Um, and of course, you can adjust the bass and everything. When you have the bass up and the treble up, there's nice crisp highs, definitely some really good bass there that you can adjust. It just presents itself very, very well. This has good transparency and details in it, and also a decent array of soundstage and imaging that's very accurate. So it's excellent for the gaming type thing, especially the bass. Turn the bass up if you've got a first-person shooter. Just put them at normal and you listen to that nice soundstage if you're using it for an RPG to get that atmosphere. Overall, I like the microphone feature as well. It worked good. I don't use the microphone too much on my stuff, other than like right now when I'm talking to you. That's basically more than I use the microphone for than for gaming. Ultimately, that's basically the specs for this. I think in a nutshell, if we were going to describe this, I would describe this as excellent overall accuracy, good soundstage, good imaging. There's excellent clarity and transparency with this. And also, you can control the bass, so it's going to have really good bass. And overall, it can have a very nice, fun sound signature if you want. And it's made very well. And I used it for a long period of time. I didn't find that it got overly hot, which is another excellent thing. And it worked on everything that I used it on. I did the optical from the TV. We did the USB from the computer and from the phone and from the switch. I did not test it for the speaker outs because I don't have... most of the speakers that I have are wireless now, including my peach trees, which I actually got rid of anyway, so I couldn't have tested it on them. I'll get a pair eventually, but I'm not a big speaker person anymore. I used to be a long time ago. Now I'm into more headphones, earphones, earbuds, anything like that. So overall, Fosi Audio K5 Mini Gaming DAC. Very decent. Very, very decent indeed, especially for the cost of this. I'll leave a link up below with the cost. I don't think it says it on this page because it's basically just specs and everything. No, it doesn't say where to buy. I'm sure there's an Amazon link for it too. But very, very good addition to your little computer thing without taking up a lot of desktop space. And it's made well and it sounds fantastic. So yeah, I think I can highly recommend this as well because it does what it says it does, and it sounds good. There wasn't a lot of, like background noise or anything else like that, so it did work excellent. Even running the dual plug thing to the microphone, which I tested it out. So in a nutshell, it's very good. Very, very good for the person on the budget and it needs some kind of gaming interface. And I have a bunch of different gaming interfaces, so I do like this one. Really do like this one. I've got a bunch from Creative and other companies and everything like that. And I said, well done, Fosi. It's a very useful product. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that this video was informative, and I will see you again on the internet. Please be safe.